Back again with another week of Rushmore Rushdown for Tekken 8.
Indeed, we are. Welcome everybody back again. Hope you're having a good weekend. Back with some more Tekken, and it's been a couple of weeks now, but wondering how everybody is enjoying Heihachi. Sounds like we're gonna have our first Heihachi here in Tekken 8 Rushmore Rushdown tonight, if we're not mistaken.
We got Super Battle Opera winner, Perfect Metis. Said she's been trying out Heihachi lately. And I think is enjoying him a bit more than Lee. So we'll have to see.
Yep. We've been seeing a surprising number of people in tournaments actually pick up Heihachi. Like, as soon as they start allowing him in tournaments to be played, like, a good chunk of people, I mean, mostly, like, Tekken veterans, picked up and started winning tournaments with him or going pretty deep runs. So, he's a pretty good character, actually. Some people will probably say he's a little overtuned, but, I mean, when you're in a game like Tekken 8, if you get your offense rolling, everybody's going to feel overtuned. So.
I feel like that's just kind of the kind of game that this is.
Exactly. And he has transitioned to this game pretty well. A whole lot of plus frames, mids, and counter hits. Kind of like how he was in 7. A little less spacing focused, obviously, just because it's so much more aggressive in this game. But, I mean, he's got the plus frames to make it work. So he will smother you, and then he will Doria you, or hit you in the head with his own head. Whichever way he feels like breaking your bones, he'll find a way of doing it. But, a lot of fun to watch.
And, of course, I'm your host and commentator, Big Boy Fargo, and with me tonight...
Oh, you were... I thought you were going to speak.
I'm
Sorry.
hand up to you.
Yeah, my bad. Brickman, that is my name. I play Tekken when I can, and we both enjoy just watching and commentating some good-ass Tekken being cooked up there in good old South Dakota on Rushmore Rushdown every Monday.
Hell yeah. We've got ourselves a bit of a smaller bracket tonight, so we're gonna just run things traditional round robin. And I'm gonna let everybody's games be on stream, so we'll get a solid 6 matches for tonight.
Sounds like we have a pretty good showing then here tonight. We don't have a lot of people, but the guys that we do have, they're our regulars. And every week they show up, and they're always, like, pretty much near the top of the leaderboards whenever we run brackets. We've got Zach, who is here. They are our resident Asuka player, and had recently just made top 10 Asukas in North America. Pretty big there. Funkun Jules, who showed up as our first Hua-Rung player, and she, too, has been adapting to this game pretty well, and she's absolutely aggressive, taking quick games off a lot of people who don't know how to deal with the pressure. And our ever-lovable underdog, he has the bear, he has the cafe, Mr. Frosty himself, always showing up almost every single week. I think he's probably been... When was the last time he's missed a tournament? I honestly don't remember.
Shoot, I'd have to look, but he definitely has been one of our most consistent entrants.
Yeah. Showing up every week, playing new characters every week. He did say, though, that he thinks he's getting close to deciding on a second main besides Kuma.
Ooh. Alright.
Yeah. So we'll see, depending on who he picks here tonight, I think he might have chosen somebody. I won't say who it is right now, just because he might still have changed somebody, but if it is who I think it is, we might be seeing everyone's favorite newer character become a mainstay on this roster, so I won't say who it is.
Well now.
Yeah. But, looks like we've got everybody in the lobby here, so Fargo, I'll turn it over to you to get started.
Yep. And we're gonna run things in order on challenge over here. And, of course, we're going to be starting with the real slobber knocker. We're going to have Frosty versus Zach.
That's a slobber knocker, I tell ya.
Oh, yeah.
Good old JR with commentary, letting us know when the match be slobby knocky. You ever had a slobby knocky before, Fargo?
Gonna be honest, not quite sure what that is. Is that some sort of dinner I'm unfamiliar with?
If you don't know, you don't know. But I gotta say, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Anyway,
all right,
let's get our first match going. We got our champion from last week here. Looks like, again, Zach bringing out the Asuka. And Frosty, who was kind of showing up. And you know what? I'm going to say it. Has kind of been a little bit of an underdog rival to Zach these last few weeks.
I'd have to agree, because Frosty really has been giving Zach a run for his money. Because not too long ago, he actually took a whole game off, took a whole set off of Zach with the Azuzena that he is displaying tonight.
Exactly. And that was the character I was kind of teasing a little bit earlier. Frosty did say in the Discord channel for Tekken that it sounded like he was kind of warming up to Azuzena as the time goes by. Every week he's been playing that one for about 2 weeks now, I want to say. This is the third week in a row now where he's brought out the Azu. And it sounds like he really likes her moveset in this game. So we might have yet another Azuzena player joining our ranks.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, I mean, people who say, like, top tier Tekken, obviously, they'll kind of downplay Azuzena. I still like watching her. She's still a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun to play, too.
I don't think it'll ever change that Azuzena is a super fun character to watch.
Oh, yeah. We're going to cut up here real quickly. There we go. We saw first round going to Zach, but I did notice it was pretty close. And as we're seeing here now, Frosty coming right out of the gates in the second round, getting to the wall. But now we're back in neutral here. The forward 1+2, though. Frosty really likes that move. Zach often finding himself getting hit by that in neutral.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was a big whiff, but no direct punish.
No. Could have just maybe thrown out down forward 2. Maybe didn't believe in it. But that'll work.
Ooh. Stood up right to the grab.
Yeah, stuffing the 1+2s. And then just a quick grab. You gotta be ready for it. Maybe getting a little too rowdy there. Alright. And Frosty's kind of been the only person who's been able to slow Zach down. Whether that's due to the fact that he's able to back up, whether that's just calling out Zach's timing. Frosty's been the only one who's been like, okay, it's time to slow it down, and Zach actually has respected it. Maybe not there, though.
Having played Frosty a lot, Frosty is definitely a character who likes playing, likes trying to play a much slower game and baiting people into being really aggressive and trapping them.
Yeah, he's really good at getting your timing, especially if he plays you a lot. And I was going to say, Frosty has probably played Zach the most out of Rushmore Rushdown than any of our competitors. Them being just such prominent tournament players, Frosty probably has the most experience against Zach. He just kind of gets the feel for when the fight's going to go his way against him. Here, though, we saw the counter hit with the 1+2 from Zach. Gets the wall. Not high enough to get the wall break.
Ooh.
The kip up. The 1+2 break while Luigi's watching over him, giving him his nod of approval.
Oh.
But the heat engager, the heat attack, though, that'll take the first game. But this is a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Zach not usually doing his runaway antics. It seems like we're watching like two very cautious players. Oh, just like that right there. Try to go in there, down back, 3+4. Zach getting his turn back through some heat.
Ooh. I haven't seen that one in forever.
Yep. Ooh, just staying on the ground. A lot of patience there from Frosty, but got a little overzealous there. Heat attack gets them stepping forward.
Ooh. Air hit, but not much of a combo.
Nope. It's a jab check, though.
Wearing him down.
Low.
Oh, yeah.
And then good
Zach is
spacing
catching
there.
on. Picking some really good moves to catch Frosty while he's just like, sitting there on the ground.
One has to wonder if Zatch kind of figured out, this guy probably knows my timing, I gotta always be changing it up here now. Gets the wall hit combo. Or the wall splat, I should say, not a combo. And then just being patient on the wake up there punishes the standing 4. Alright, set point here for Zatch.
Man, Frosty is just holding neutral.
Yep. And then low block.
He does this a lot in Street Fighter too, but in Tekken, actually just standing neutral will block for you.
Yep.
Is it only standing attacks?
Yes, standing and mid attacks. Low is obviously the standing guard, but if you're just standing and not doing any inputs, it will block for you.
Okay.
Gets the wall splat, the double wall splat. And that was some good set play from Zatch. Staying on the ground, though.
There we go, holding down, but...
Yep, on the counter, on Hitman, that will put him in the position to eat that forward, too. They have to take it. And Zatch just playing a really good game of slow Tekken there. Realizing that the last couple times he's tried to play uber aggressive against Frosty, Frosty was able to call him out, being sloppy. Decides, well, I'll just slow down. Asuka is a very defensive-oriented character in nature. She can play both if she wants to.
Damn. Even Zatch saying you're so stressful to fight now.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, now I'll just have to see if Frosty comes back here next week, or maybe later tonight. We'll see if we need another match. That maybe he'll find a way to approach Asuka from a slow approach as well. That's one thing I noticed with like a lot with the Azucena stuff. Frosty's in great positions a lot of the time. Like, he's making Zatch make mistakes. I just don't know if he has the character knowledge yet to do proper punishes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we saw some whiff punishes, some good low blocks from both sides, but not a lot of opportunity taking on those. Still, though, Zatch able to take the win here, 2-0. And we'll get ready to go on to our next match of the night here.
And that match will be Perfect Metis versus Funkin' Jules.
Now, okay, I was going to say, Jules was not here last week. Metis was one of our monthly winners here, I want to say in August.
That's right.
I think I've only seen them play one time on stream here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the only time that's the only time I've seen it.
I think that's right, because I don't think that... I think Metis has only been on our online series one other time than this.
Get ready for the next battle.
Maybe.
And there we have it.
The man himself. Heihachi. Now I gotta make sure I get into the lab at some point here and really learn his moveset. But from what I've seen, we're gonna be seeing a lot of mids and pokes from medium distance with Heihachi. While wrong, obviously, Jules especially loves getting up in your face and doing 50-50s and mix-ups. So, one very slow neutral focus character and one very aggressive neutral focus character. We'll have to see which one come out on top. Alright, we'll get loaded in here real quick.
I think the audience can maybe hear my laundry machine going off in the background.
Perhaps. You gotta get the laundry.
Yep. Yeah, whatever all that was, that also could be confused with the laundry machine.
That was indeed a Tekken of all time. Alright, we got caught up here now. Good punch, just the 1-2-2. And a God Fist. Gonna get the wall here. That's one thing I've noticed. Heihachi's got some insane wall carry in this game now.
Lord. Oh,
and then
Lord.
reads the roll.
Wow.
Huge damage.
What a cash out for a read on a roll. What? Okay, I presume that was like a parry?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord.
Does it again.
This character looks insane. There's no way.
Yep. Goes in the stance with some mix up here.
Oh, my God.
And then just throws it out there. Alright, now Heihachi does have those 3 charges here. We'll see if Metis throws it out here in this round. they win. They secure the game. If Jules lets him get the chance.
I am liking the Trunks cosplay from Jules.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think he used a pole arm, but you know what? I like the idea. Oh, read the roll though, and then that low beats out that armor. Okay, Heihachi still has that charge. We'll see if Menace pops it here. Good duck on the fist, but no punish. Low block. Didn't get the punish.
Might have been a bit too slow on it. Alright, we're getting a lot of tags. Oh, but...
And then there's that parry again. There's the charge now.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's your present?
finishes.
Oh, there's the armor. Just one more tick. Oh, man.
And
Look at that, Jules pulling it back.
yep. Heihachi called out the low block there, but didn't get a punish, and then was punished himself in return with just a nice little 1-1 to close it out. Jules, first week back after missing a week here, and she hasn't stopped being aggressive at all in the slightest. Doesn't matter if it's a new character.
That's her patent.
Yep.
I think we are seeing Jules slowing down a little bit. Yeah, going for some smaller moves. Ooh! Just putting
sure
these
what-
aggressive buttons in a much more well-placed time.
Yep. Menace
Oh!
trying to
held
find
out.
opportunity.
Didn't hold on long enough.
Trying to slip off with a good step there. And then just the little pokes there. Jules.
Started
Just-
playing so much safer. Wow. Really good adaptation.
Heihachi kind of forces you to play reserve, because if you make one mistake or go too aggressive, you can throw that parry out and then take the turn back. But good sidestepping there. If you're ever unsure how to deal with a character,
Oh, man.
just figure out what's the best way to move, just like that.
Oh, man.
Again, Jules is like, I want to say like 90% on using the armor to keep their turn.
Yeah, it's been so successful. I've heard that soundbite quite a lot.
Yep.
Whenever Walrong's on the screen.
Against the electric, so that's not punishable. Or the Blue Sparks version. There's the interrupt, though. Alright, and you see how much damage that hit on counter hit?
Yeah,
that was
that
like
was nuts.
1/3.
Ooh! Got hit the parry.
Alright, activates the heat.
Okay, blocked. Ooh! Attempted a defensive throw, but
The backstep, yep.
Menace just couldn't get her offense started after a certain point.
Yep. We kind of saw it a little bit at the beginning, obviously with Jules trying to figure out Menace's like timing. Once they got that figured out, they were just able to kind of keep the train rolling. The Taekwondo train, if you will. Alright. Well, that's our first round of matches down already. We still got plenty of Tekken left for people here to watch, though,
Yeah,
so
we do.
don't go anywhere. We'll still see some plenty of Heihachi. We'll still play some Frosties, Azucena, everybody. Got to play at least a couple more matches.
And next up, we're definitely going to be seeing a little bit more Huarong, because we're going to have Frosty and Funkin' Jules up next.
Okay. Two characters who very much like kicking their opponents.
Oh yeah. Sometimes a little bit of elbows.
A little bit. Got a little bit of that MMA with Azucena. Got a little bit of the, well, hold on. I was going to say, I don't think Huarong uses elbows. I think they're disallowed by Taekwondo rules. So he
Yeah,
probably doesn't have any
I don't
of those.
think I've seen, Huarong like reach out his arms at all. If anything, maybe if only for a throw, but I don't actually even remember what Huarong's throws look like at all.
He has throws, but I mean, he also does have a couple of punches as well. It's not all just kicks. It's just that obviously those are his best tools. But he's got like a good 1-1 punish, and then he also has a plus frame on block punch as well. Don't remember what it is off the top of my head because he's got such a huge move list, and I do not practice it enough. But he does have a few tools using his hands, just not as many.
Maybe something I ought to do is just familiarize myself with the 10 best moves of each character, so I can have a better idea of like what their like game plan is going to be like.
Yep.
Here we are. We're in it.
Yeah, there's plenty of people out there who will tell you how to play their characters, man. There's so much information on this game, but there's a reason for it. This game is deep.
Yeah, there is an intense amount of stuff to learn with this game.
As we're seeing here now, Frosty consistently one of the most patient players on defense that we have here. He was standing there for like a good 7 seconds, I want to say. As I say that, I'm sorry, commentary skirts. I was going to say he was flocking there for like a good 7 seconds and then took the opportunity, as soon as Jules didn't know how to deal with it, to finish the first round. Trying to get the pokes back going here, but Jules doing a good job of stepping back and launching as a result.
God, this pressure. Oh my god, this pressure.
Yeah. Made one mistake and you're at the wall against Jules. Trying to think here. I don't know if these character customizations are references to characters, or are they just like, oh, I thought they looked cool in this strip. Either one.
They're pretty tight.
Yeah.
Allrun does kind of have a bit of a matrix look on.
A little bit.
Whoa!
He got kicks.
That ducking stance. Oh
Yep.
my god.
While she's in the dancing stance, those highs and lows get evaded automatically. But also, okay, steps back but doesn't get the punish. I think, still won the round, but I think if he had just maybe done a forward 4, that would have been with punish enough. So see here though, ooh, Frosty going a little crazy now. Jules though, execution on point. That's more than 50% of your health, and you're at the wall. Good break by Frosty though. And that one right there, I don't remember what the input is, but I said that he's got a plus frame on block punch. That's the one. Always have to respect it when that gets thrown out. Ooh. Oh, good counter hit, 1+2. All right, Frosty. Is he gonna get the wall here? No, just too far away. Good block on the low. And then both of them had the same idea.
Oh my god, the low parry.
I think we might get the wall. No.
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter.
Carried damn near close to it.
It did. He got like one more juggle that would have been enough. Didn't need it though, regardless.
Yeah, put you in the position to deal with the mix-up at the wall.
Yep. You make one mistake against Jules, they'll make you pay for it. And see here though, counter hit, start the round. Frosty gets the entire wall combo. Nice. Good to see that. Man, that trade was unfortunate. Pretty sure he just threw out a one jab and somehow that thought that he was airborne. Jules just stepping back when it's not their turn, being patient on defense. The wall, the low of the wall, and that round. Frosty's got to find a way to try to get Jules to stop getting in his face and try to get some offense going here. Good interrupt with the mid. No punish. Oh, I was going to say, that is punishable, but he did not use the right move. All right, we got some stance pressure from Frosty, and then the patent Waluigi throw. Ooh. Good low block. Try to go for the wall running 3-2 there to Frosty. Good back step.
Ooh. Held on block as long as he could, and we're breaking out.
Yep, just interrupted it with a 1-1, and that was enough to get Frosty just enough time to get some offense going. Ooh, man. Great read there by Jules. We get the wall. Not a lot of damage, but you're in a really tough situation here now.
There's that armor kick. Oh no, not the 7 golden letters.
The 7 golden leathers, brother. And we're on set point now for Jules. Good punish from Frosty. Got to keep that offense going now. Just out of reach of the wall running 3. That is a huge punish now from Jules. Drops the combo. Frosty stay on the ground. And then the 4 1+2. Okay, here's what we got. What we got, Frosty? Push to the mid option. Trade. Frosty decides to try to be patient.
Oh,
and there's that armor kick.
I could feel it. I was thinking to myself, man, just one more hit, and would have been able to take the round. Frosty might have been hoping that Jules would relent just a little bit, but Jules kept it going hard.
No, Jules does not stop. The only way you get Jules to stop in the offense is if you launch them and are doing a combo.
Oh yeah.
After that, you better be ready to get your turn back, because they're gonna make you work for it. They're not gonna let you do anything you want. This is Tekken 8. They got tools they can use.
Right, I'm gonna take a short moment away. I'll be right back.
Cool. Kind of talk about the match a little bit there. I mean, Jules, just every time that you think there's an opportunity to punish, or if you think you can try to take your turn back, Jules is willing to throw out the armor. They don't really seem to mind all that much with how many lows they get hit by. If they think that they can throw it out, they'll throw it out. And those lows don't deter them in the slightest. We saw Frosty throwing out a few of Onsasana's lows. Specifically, we saw a lot while crouched down back 4, and that was stopping Jules for the time, but then Jules just decided, okay, well, if I can't use my armor, I'm just going to use some spacing. And then as soon as that happened, big whiff punishes. When they got close up again, Jules says, okay, it's time for armor again. Just able to consistently keep that going non-stop. And I mean, that character, they can run away with matches quickly like that, man. Paul Rung. I do not want to fight that character whenever I go up against people in rank. That just does not sound like a good time in the slightest. I'm just a humble king player, alright? I got stubby normals. I would just like to, you know, Jaguar step back, and then if you throw something out, I might forward 2-1 ya. But defense is, I would prefer just not to do that, you know? Get our next matches going here once Fargo gets back. Let's take a look at the bracket real quickly here, see where we are at. So first match obviously of round 2, Jules and Frosty. Up next we are gonna have Zach and Perfect Metis playing against each other. Curious to see if Metis will continue with their Heihachi. We obviously have not seen a lot. We've only seen one set so far with the character. Everybody's still kind of learning a little bit what that character is like. And then Zach, I don't think I've ever seen Zach not play Asuka. I have only seen that character from him. I would have no idea who he would play if he did not play Asuka.
I think he's a do-or-die Asuka player.
Yep.
That's always cool to see. Although I feel like, I don't know, is Tekken traditionally like a kind of game where you really just gotta stick with one character to, like, learn them? Or...
Yeah. It is a lot of legacy knowledge, yep. That's kind of why you see so many, like, Tekken veterans, like, say, Ni or Ulsan. Basically, take your pick of any, like, big tournament player from like, the last couple of years of Tekken. They usually always just go right to their character that they played in the previous game, because there are some changes, yes, but generally they have just so much experience playing that character, and generally the character's game plan remains relatively the same between games. So that legacy knowledge is pretty big, especially ever since Tekken 5 when that came out, so much of the groundwork that kind of was laid for Tekken from like 5 to 8 was first created in 5. So people who have literally been playing almost the exact same characters since 5, like Nee plays a lot of Brian. He had probably been playing Brian all the way back since Tekken 5 at tournament level. I don't remember when like his first game he was competitive in, but he's usually pretty loyal to those characters.
Now that I'm back, we're going to be moving on with the bracket. And our next match is going to be between Perfect Metis and Zatch.
Nice. But you know what? You bring up a good point, Fargo. I'm going to ask some more players here during our downtime this week. When was their like first Tekken? Who were the characters they played kind of starting out? Or is this like their first Tekken? Oh, and like what do they look for when they play their characters? That'll be an interesting thing to do, I think.
That will be
All
nice
right.
to hear a bit from everybody.
Yeah, get to know the players a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
All right, as we get ready for our next match here, we do have Metis back on Heihachi, and Asuka again from Zatch, because, I mean, who else? The small Japanese girl versus the guy who hit his head on a meteorite to get his memories back.
Hey, you know, since last couple of weeks, since we played on this stage, I've been having this song on repeat.
It's a good song, ain't it?
It's so good. Ooh, big air hit from the heat engager. I think. All right, music's gone. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
music's back. All right, never mind.
You were glazing the music too much there, Fargo.
All right, something's wrong with the DJ. We gotta put some.
There it
caffeine
is.
in it. All right, there we go.
Need some Ozafina blend.
Oh yeah.
As you're saying, blend, Heihachi's in the blender. That's what we did there. Anyway,
Very much
getting
so.
some lows with Zatch and huge wall combo now. Follow up. Nope. Goes for the spinning kicks, and Metis does stand up. Plus frames, what's the mix up? And the mid.
Can. Do a little can.
Can he hits the can?
I think you can.
You certainly can.
Now can Metis take the momentum back?
I don't know. May they?
May.
Yeah. What are we doing? Anyway, we got armor. And it goes for kilos in a row.
Ooh, alright.
Okay, a little too many lows there.
Uh-oh.
Good block from Zatch, and the mids,
Oh,
and sidestep 2.
the classic.
Take a shot. You have to take a shot every single time. Zatch throws out a sidestep 2, and it hits in these sets, man. He loves that move.
And I'm not a drinking man, but even then I wouldn't do that to my liver.
Well, I mean, I didn't say you have to like take alcohol. Just maybe like take a sip of the gamer subs. Ooh,
I'll
man.
drink some water to that.
There you go. That's gamer subs natural. We get the wall here. Calls out the option. Stays on the ground. Parry in
Holy
stance. Plus frames,
Oh.
but the parry in return.
Let's see how
That
you like
says
it.
yeah. Asuka's had that for a while. Heihachi just kind of, I think, recently got into this new entry. Look at all that gray health, man.
Oh my god. So much
The while running,
Oh,
ooh, man. The while running 1+2 plus frames into the throw. Zatch.
getting his money was worth out of those throws.
Yep.
Oh, there it
Stands
is.
up. Try to go for the parry there, but that unblockable is gonna burst right through it. Okay, the break of the 1+2. Again, hits them out of the air with the heat engager. We're gonna get some damage.
Getting a lot of health back too.
Yeah, indeed. Alright.
Alright, so that went down. Oh,
And then the parry after the 1+2. Zatch throws out that 1+2, and you think that's probably punishable, but Zatch kind of knows that you're probably looking for an opportunity to get something going. Almost
what a
always
nice
is able to parry after it. At the wall, or not on wall splat, but at the wall. Menace will have that charge up, but again, the parry might not even get the chance to here. Stands up into the spin kicks again. Side step 2, and the low to close it out there from Zach. That was indeed vintage Zach Asuka. I gotta come up with a nickname, some Zoska?
Some Zaska?
Some Zachka? Zachka. I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah. Heihachi. I mean, Heihachi is good, but like, as we've seen with almost every character in this game, if you can't get offense going, it's easy to get snowballed.
Zaska, she got high as fuck.
Zaska. Yeah.
Zazaska.
There you go. Zazaska. Oh, that Soul Calibur 6 player in me is just like, oh yeah, buff Zos. He needs it, okay?
I think
he doesn't.
I think Metis is definitely not quite familiar with like all of the, I'd say definitely even like knowledge checks that Zach is putting into place against just like any of his opponents.
Yep. I mean, just like his playstyle, he changes up the knowledge checks that he throws out at almost every opportunity he can. If you,
it's kind of overwhelming. Like even I'm like how the hell am I getting out of this?
Yeah, it's like, how am I supposed to get away from this? There's a small Japanese girl constantly jumping on me the entire time. How do I fight this?
I'm boned. I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Me thinking you wouldn't go for parry twice in a row.
I'll do it again.
He's nuts.
I mean, hey, we'll definitely see Metis at least one more time here with the Heihachi.
Oh, yeah.
As I say that, Metis versus Frosty. And Frosty, you know, Frosty has only kind of been the one player that we have seen slow down Zach in any significant form. So we'll see here. Maybe Frosty, I don't know how much he's played against the Heihachi, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see some different tech being brought out here for the last set of the night.
Oh, yeah. Very interested in seeing how this is going to pan out.
For the next battle.
All right, the Azucena and the Heihachi. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but I think Frosty may have a new waifu.
I mean, hey, he's putting the good fits on her.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, she looks clean.
Oh yeah,
she looks like she'll serve you some good coffee.
I'm digging those jeans. However many colors they come with.
Right. And then the armor. Nah, just gonna grab you out of that dancing stance. Big mid there, and then that will take the round there for Metis. I think just the first round since I think the first match against Jules for Metis here tonight. Does block the low. While running 3-2. Not the wall just yet. Frosty backing up. Good blocking low.
Whoa.
Oh, that's not punishable? Well, maybe not without forward 1, I suppose.
Oh man, this is a big cash out.
Yep. Just a little too far to the right for the wall explosion. Might not even need it, though. As I say that, don't need it. You got a big kick.
Catching him sitting on the ground.
Yep. Plus frames now, goes in the stance. That's a guaranteed follow-up. And then the forward 1+2. Frosty back on the offense here. Does the side steps. Right. Heihachi now does have full charge. Again, just going with the guaranteed follow-up. Oh, man. Went for the Hail Mary. He's going to get punished in kind for it. Bends the charge. Might as well. Oh, the Waluigi special.
I think that was a counter to it. Oh.
No!
We got
What?
the tech?
Ah, just kept the strings going. No punish on the, what was it? The huge kick off the electric wind spin kicks. I gotta know these names, man. I gotta know the stuff.
One of these days, let's both just hop into the lab together and figure out what the heck this game even is.
Can always just come up with spicy names on our own.
Oh yeah,
That is an option.
call that one the Razzle Dazzle.
The Wazzle Dazzle. That's gonna be the I Miss My Wife move. That was Kazumi's. I forgot which one it was, but it's Kazumi's move. So he threw that out, and every time he does now, he's just saying I miss my wife internally.
I miss my wife, Azucena. I miss her a lot. Apparently, everybody misses Heihachi's wife.
Apparently, I know Arslan Ash misses Kazumi.
Ah, yeah. Oh my god, here comes the grabs.
We gotta get. We gotta get Frosty a couple more punishes in these games here. Down back 2. Both just being extremely patient right now, trying to find those openings.
God.
Frosty can also just run up and, you know, throw a guy. Oh, caught him ducking with a down forward 2. We're definitely gonna get the wall splat here. No, went with the wrong option there. To be fair, I probably would have gone with that too, but you have to get one that has the wall break in order to get that launched. Just interrupts the 1-1-2. 1-1-2 again. That time it'll get a wall break there. I think we knew the combo though. Maybe just some character experience coming through again. Interrupts the run-in. Chesto. I'm not sure if nobody said that or not.
I know Jim definitely said that. Oh!
Nah, no throws today. Domain expansion.
Oh my god, this really is a domain expansion.
Like, the last 3 characters in DLC have all had domain expansions for their supers. I kid you not. And then just the lows.
I think... Doesn't, like, Reina kind of have a similar thing, too?
She does. She does indeed. Nice counter there on the back 4, I believe. Not gonna get the entire wall combo there. Just the 1-1-2 punish. Good call there. Just keep it small, keep it simple. Like that. Gets the wall splat. Doesn't get a little much more than that, but that's all you need. Alright. 2 charges now to Heihachi.
See, is Menace gonna take all the rounds back? Deny Frosty the point?
Have to reverse 3-0.
We'll have to see, because Frosty does have the life lead here.
Goes to the guaranteed follow-up. Gets the wall splat now.
Ooh, he blocked the low, but no punish. Oh,
Parries the second hit on that
right
string.
into the parry. Just keep going for the lows.
Oh no! Okay, that'll work. I was gonna say he blocked the 1-1-2. That is punishable with Azucena's 1-2. That would have been enough to kill, but able to get the throw to close it out. Jewel saying, I don't think anybody would be particularly happy with Kazumi coming back to this game with her playstyle from 7. But I've absolutely played her again. I loved her. I played her a little bit too. I just never had the time to really sit down and play her. But she seemed like she was pretty dang good, I tell you what.
I have to imagine if she did come back, she probably would get a lot more updates to fit more in this engine.
Definitely.
I can't say I'm like ultimately like super familiar with how she played in 7, but I have to imagine that she would probably have like be given a lot more aggressive tools.
Definitely, because she was very poke heavy in that game, like even more than normal Mishimas were. In this game, obviously, you can have some poke characters, but you need some aggression. And speaking of aggression, we kind of skipped that first round entirely talking about Kazumi. Frosty, huge round there with a lot of good call-outs, but now Menace doing the reverse perfect. Yes, sir. Right, we're pretty evenly matched here going round 3 for the final game. Counter hit, unfortunately, goes in the way of Menace, but drops the combo. Gets him out of the air there. Not getting bit. I was gonna say not gonna get too much carry, but
Not much damage, but the carry is absolutely there.
You know what? When you're playing Heihachi, sometimes all you need is just the carry. When you get to the wall, that's where your damage comes in.
Oh my god,
What?
that's so much white health. Well, yeah, what? Hold on, what happened there? I think that was just like a light tap, and Azucena got wall splatted.
Yeah, it was a huge reach-in move there.
Ooh, evades the wake-up kick.
Blocked the low there, but no punish, but might not matter.
That's
Oh
the high
no!
kick. Ah.
Just the down 4 that ended there. Okay, Metis does have all 3 charges now. Are they going to use it for this round to keep it going to final round? Okay. Sets him up with a wall. With punish there. And then waits for the parry.
Right through the parry, my bad.
Oh, you're good. Ooh. Oh. Have all the tasty lows. The kip up.
Ooh! Actually got tech that time. Oh no. Ooh, can't go
low.
good luck. Ah.
And then just the down 3, man. People forget about that one. That one's just like the cheeky low. And what a close match here from these two, man. I think Metis obviously maybe still kind of learning the whole Heihachi moveset. We saw a couple of drops there, but I mean, when they were able to get going, like, Heihachi's pretty dang good in this game.
Oh,
and you just get some more familiarity with the character. Love to see her back again next week, obviously, with the Heihachi. We always need more Mishima representation. Alright, we'll go on to our next, and looks like our last match of the night here between our two kind of, like, rivals, I want to say, with Funkin' Jules and Zatch. But, I want to call out Frosty. Frosty has been showing up. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is just the Azucena. Maybe it's the caffeine that he drinks before the matches. Maybe it's the, you know, I got a waifu, I gotta make her look good now power that he's got by playing Azucena. I gotta say, he's been looking pretty good these last couple of weeks.
He really has. That Azucena's looking really dang clean. I think it's probably a lot more, like, I guess I could say, stable than Bear. Because Bear can get, like, mess you up and get some really big hits in. But I think Azucena is a lot more well-rounded.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more, I'd say more kind of, I guess, aggressive mix-up tools that are a lot more, I guess, kind of harder to figure out. Whereas, think of, like, Bear as a bit more of, like, a bruiser. Like, not necessarily, like, a really strong mid-low character. But like, kind of just, like, throwing you for a loop with a lot of, like, really high damaging, like, odd-looking mix-ups that if you don't know,
Get ready
then...
for the next battle.
But Azucena has a lot more mobility.
He is generally viewed, Kuma, as a, like, knowledge check character. You gotta know, like, his stance pressure, his strings, and stuff like that, otherwise he will mess you up. Azucena, people will say she's also kind of like a knowledge check once you know what she does. She's not a huge threat, but she does have more tools than someone like Kuma. Kuma was kind of like Heihachi, just with, like, the counter hits and the string mix-ups. Azucena is kind of a combination of a lot of, like, mixed characters with stance pressure, like Josie and Bruce, the Muay Thai focused characters, because she does practice that same style. Alright. Maybe we should talk about the matches happening in front here, because
You're probably right.
we're seeing Yang from Zatch. Coliseum of Faith.
Some punk while wrong.
Punk, yeah, I would call it, I suppose. I wasn't quite sure what to call it, so. Good duck there on that high. And then that heat attack, man, that's gonna break through the armor that Jules loves using. Died step, perfect response there from Jules. Those were some quick rounds there. Alright, both players just kind of feeling each other out now. Here, still, I think, trying to get their timings down. They have not played each other in a while. Zatch, though, just using that parry.
Oh
again,
my God,
the parry.
Again. Zatch is making some pretty big reads against Jules' offense.
Yep. The forward 1+2, the mix-up, and then that'll be the first game here to Zatch. Not stopping in the slightest.
So that elbow, I'm assuming that's sort of like not necessarily a meaty, but if you're like delaying your wake up at all, you'll get hit by it. That kind of deal.
It actually does hit a little bit of OTG, if I remember what Zatch says. It hits mid. So if you're on the ground, I think if you try teching anywhere, it hits you. It's kind of like King's 4-4. That also hits mid, so if you try to do anything off the ground, it's going to hit you. Plus, I think also in that situation, he puts you in with that move, it's guaranteed. And then the Waro run up just 1+2 hits mid. That's not letting go of that offense. Okay, beats the parry that time, but then immediately gets counter hit. Oh man, the war of armor here. As I say one thing, Zatch pulls out something entirely different than what I was just saying. And it's like, okay, well, I gotta adjust what he's doing now, basically. The throw. Does get the throw break. Side step on the heat, though, and that's gonna be it. Alright. Final game here for Zatch. Good whip punish there. Jules, so far, being the only one who's really been able to punish those spin kicks. Or that flip kick, I should say. And just as I say, getting some offense going, forward 1+2 from Zatch.
Oh, there it is. And that's going to close it.
Good old side step 2. You know, if I'm going to make the Ruby fandom mad here with this comment. If Yang had sidestep 2 in the show, she wouldn't have. Yeah, she wouldn't have lost her arm. That's all I'm saying. He would have gotten good, scrub, as they say. Using that 3D movement. But anyway,
I think that's gonna do it for tonight.
What a great note to end it on. Well, Fargo, why don't you read off the final scoreboard?
Our final scores for tonight are... In third place, we have Frosty with the 1-2 record. In second place, we have Funkin' Jules with the 2-1 record and the clean sweep 3-0. Zatch in first place.
Zatch, 2 weeks in a row, taking the trophy home.
The killer.
The killer. The metaphorical online trophy for Rushmore Rushdown. What are we going to call, exactly, like, the champion of this week? For this week's tournament? Like, the rushiest rusher? I'm not sure. The rusher. The roughhouse rusher. I don't know.
The roughhouse rusher.
Your roughhouse rusher of the week. Again, 2 weeks in a row. Zatch and Asuka. We'll think of something clever for next week, I think.
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Yeah. We'll put it to a poll. This is a democracy. All right.
So, of course, great games from everybody tonight. Always good to see everyone play.
Yeah. Even if it is just a smaller tournament this week, I mean, we still had a lot of great matches. Pretty much everybody that we always see every week still shows up, and they always put on their best performance, man. Every time. All right. Do we have any announcements for the South Dakota fighting game community this week, Fargo?
We have a little bit, but not necessarily about stuff that is gonna happen immediately. but due to not being able to secure the venue as regular, we're going to be holding off on Super Battle Opera for the end of this month, but I do have the date set for December 8th. This coming December, December 8th, which is the second Sunday of December, where it is our plan to get Super Battle Opera back up and running then. So stay tuned to these streams or in the Discord if you want to keep up to date on what's happening.
Yep, our admins there are always good at making sure that everybody is informed whenever something kind of comes down the pipeline. I know Fargo being one, Blue Hat Guy, or Cameron, I forgot what his name is now on Discord, and of course Aaron Curry, who seems to be doing like 90% of our work with these tournaments here lately. So if you have any questions, just hit them up on Discord. I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to help you out with anything you got.
Of course, or just pop in East River events and ask. We'll be happy to let you know how things are going.
Indeed. Maybe not me, I just commentate real good. I don't know anything else about fighting games. I want to be better.
Someone will answer, and they'll probably know something, maybe.
Yeah. Plenty of people on that, always ready to talk about fighting games.
And with that, that's all that I've got for you tonight. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you off to a riveting match in Blaze Blue Central Fiction, including everyone's favorite Blaze Blue character, Arakune. Got him on stream, ruining another player's life right now. Over at Boston Bluebeard.
Blaze Blue. That's one game I will never be able to even think about sitting down and learning.
Oh, that game is insane. Like, I haven't been able to... I've tried to figure out that game, but there's just so much to it. I can barely even wrap my head around, like, doing a 4-hit combo.
Yep. Like, that game, with all, like, the system mechanics, is basically every character playing their own fighting game, essentially.
Oh, yeah, that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to send y'all over. Thanks again for coming tonight, and we'll see y'all next week.
Y'all take care.